O.K is a blue-collar guy. Grew up in a working-class family, blue-collar values. Just reaching for something better than the blue collar, trying to reach up to that upper echelon type lifestyle. When I was growing up, I was born with white eyelashes, and I always asked my dad why I was born that way, and he said, you know, you were kissed by an angel, you were born with kings. So I changed my last name as an acronym. It's spelled O.W.K, and it means only with kings. So James is only with kings. That's who James O.W.K is. I've been doing music seriously for about 6 years now. I had the privilege to be in a group while I was in college called South Broad. I learned a lot from that collective. They're still musicians I admire to this day. At the time, I went by the moniker Leo Miles. Don't ask me why I chose that name. I just chose that name for whatever reason. I thought it was cool. A couple years ago, we broke up, and I decided, you know what, I just need to change my entire identity and really find myself. So I took on the moniker of my government name and just kept rolling with that. So altogether, it's been about 6 years, and it's been very fruitful so far. The purpose of my music is similar to other musicians, I would say, in a sense that it's supposed to motivate people to go after what they want. Growing up in a generation where I saw entertainers, athletes, entrepreneurs alike, educators, that came to the conclusion saying, we are the do-it-all generation, which was spawned by Russell Simmons. That's the type of person I want to be, and I want to inspire other people to do that. We don't have to just be one thing nowadays. I think it's disappointing to see someone work in a certain career field and say, this is all I can do. I don't know how to do anything else. I think that's bullshit. You can do whatever you want as long as you're willing to grind for it. My biggest inspiration on the face of the planet is my father. He came from a war-torn nation as a refugee to the United States. He's my best friend. When I was growing up as a kid, he always told me, stay in the arts and stay in the music as much as you can. We used to sit and draw, we used to sit and teach me how to play the guitar, whatever he could do to keep me creative and my juices creative and flowing. And then there's the stereotypical influences that I have that are, for the most part, people in the arts. My top 5 dead or alive in terms of rappers and other people in theater, architects, etc. But I would have to say my father.
Like I'm backing out a driveway. Good day, and fuck you very much.
Rise and Shine series, which was birthed in the beginning of 2013, with one of my close homies named Joe Cool, who is the current host of the series, an inspiring stand-up comedian, is a place, more so a platform for indie hip-hop artists to hone their chops, so to speak, and develop the skill set to be able to succeed at the commercial level. Everything starts out, in my opinion, from the ground up. If you're serious about building something that has longevity. We have our own approach to what's called the Chitlin circuit, and we're hitting that in terms of the local scene in Philadelphia, and I'm sure we'll expand. As we expand, new artists will come in, artists will drop out and continue on their path to success, however they see it. The Rise and Shine series, the most important part about it is camaraderie and supporting each other, which I believe Philly has always had. We just get outshined by the negativity. There's so much skill here. Everybody says their city has talent, but there's a lot of skill here. There's people that are working hard and grinding, and I want a platform for those people that deserve it to the fullest extent.
It's Serrano. Go ahead, shake me up, cause you gotta be fresh to death.
My top 5 is always changing in terms of MCs. I gotta give props to the new school, man. They just doing phenomenal things in terms of carrying the torch and having the willingness to tear the baton away from the Olskies. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that is incredible. In terms of my top 5, like I said, it's always changing. So definitely Black Thought, definitely Jay-Z. I can't forget about Andre 3000. Fonte, CL Smooth, and Q-Tip rotate at number 5. Then my 6th man off the bench would have to be Kanye or Royce the 5'9". Currently, I have a couple projects out that are for free download on Bandcamp. That's www.okmusic.bandcamp.com, spelled O-W-K. There's 2 EPs on there. One's called September, one's called October. Not many people heard about them, but I'm very proud of the work that I put out on both projects. In terms of what you can hear from me next, I got things in the works. I'm always working on something. I'm always dropping stuff on SoundCloud. You can find me on Facebook, /OK82. So just stay in tune with me as much as you can, and I'll try to stay in tune with you and do the same. There's always something going on now. Shout out to CPU Collective, Cold Proletariat Universal. I want to show token appreciation to my man D General, my man Rich, for coming through and shooting this for me. There's a lot of good things coming in the future. To all the people out there that are trying to dream chase, I'm with you. I'm right there. I'm on the same level as you. And to my pop, and my mom, and my brother, you know, we gonna do it. Celebrate Red Lobster.
And you shine, you shine, and you shine, you shine, and you shine, you shine. I like the way that you shine, baby. You should be mine. My A alike, yo, you must have went to temple, girl. You and I, 'cause you and I's the right.